Alright, so we're gonna start our first match here with Tropical Merfolk. And we're on the play, which is exactly where we want to be. And this hand is fine, so we're gonna keep. Now I've got Scalding Tarns and Flooded Strands in here. I explained this with Bold Folk. You essentially, the cost is, you can use any blue fetch. Because we don't run any like basic forests in here, so this can fetch us every fetchable land in our deck. So any blue fetch lands you have around are just fine. And so we drew a Merfolk Branchwalker, and I think that is just fine to let up to go ahead and cast. We're against Skred. Skred's a tough matchup. Skred is, I mean, they're just made to kill creatures. This is an odd one to see right now. I guess it's not terribly odd. I guess Skred with a bunch of Anger of the Gods is just fine. Let's see. Yep, they got their Skred for one. So I'll explain this because I think that I saw some confusion with this on how Spreading Seas works on lands. So the only thing that Spreading Seas changes, the way you can look at it, is everything on the right side of the dash there. So it's just going to change that mountain to island. So it's still going to be a snow land. It's still going to be a basic land. I think that confuses people. I saw somebody Spreading Seas a Dryad Arbor, and think it was going to make it not a creature. But again, the creature is on the left side. It's a land creature. So that's what you can think of, is everything on the right side. Again, you might wonder, like, what about Urza's Tower, Urza's Power Plant? They all are actually named on the right side: Urza's Tower, Urza's Power Plant, etc. So here, I think the best play is to just hold off and then cast a Merfolk Trickster. So I think that's what we'll do. They might be... I guess I should have thought about that. They might be playing Blood Moon here. Like, this is a perfect time for Blood Moon, right? Because I know. Okay, so I think we're out in the clear on the Blood Moon. I should have played the Scalding Tarn and fetched for a basic island. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we've got a Trickster. We're going to go ahead and swing with it here. See if they want to use any removal on it. Alright, I think I'm perfectly fine just going ahead and throwing in a Spreading Seas, seeing what we draw, because we might draw like a Mutavault and want to play that as our land, and then play this Branchwalker. I'm going to go ahead and fetch for a basic land as well, just in case Blood Moon comes out. So, Spreading Seas is revealed. So, do we want another Spreading Seas? I don't think so. I think it's fine to put it in the trash, right? We're not trying to like cut them off of colors, and we've got a Spreading Seas on the field, so we're just looking for more creatures. So that's fine to just throw it in the trash. Like, I think that's the thing that people misuse Spreading Seas with, is like, it's not there to cut people off of colors. Like, that happens sometimes and it's real fun, right? But the real reason that Spreading Seas is in the deck is to ensure that we are going to get Island Walk with our Lords. And so if you're playing island based decks, it's going to come out. Okay, here again, I'm just going to swing with Merfolk Trickster. I'm not going to give them the opportunity to... I guess it wouldn't be so bad to go ahead and like play our creatures. Like, I don't want to just jam out Lords because I don't want to get hit by Anger the Gods or something terrible like that. I think I'm just going to cast this Silvergill Adept and then see what we draw. Again, if we draw a Mutavault, I'm going to be happy that I didn't play this island first. So if they tap out and like play a, we got another Spreading Seas. I'm fine casting that. Again, I don't want to play one of these Lords because I'm not really in a terrible hurry, and I don't want to just play really hard into a Anger the Gods or any kind of sweeper. Okay, we drew a Commander Speaker, and I was thinking about that. Like, what if we draw a Commander Speaker? I should have played the island, but I don't think I'd play Commander Speaker, even if I did. So this puts us in a position where, I mean, we've got 5 lands on the field. If they want to wipe our board, we can rebuild pretty damn quickly. Got more Braids, that's fine. Yep. So see, this is what makes Skred so damn hard for Merfolk, is playing against the shit. Stormbreath Dragon, sure. So they've got 2 cards in hand. I think this is, especially when they're showing that they're willing to go ahead and use all of their individual one-shot removal, that we are in the clear to go ahead and play our creatures out. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 of these creatures out onto the field. If we get Anger the Gods, it's going to feel real bad, but I think I'm ready to race this Stormbreath Dragon. This is, oh, there's the Anger of the Gods. Yep. See, that was what I was fearing. So, yeah, we're gonna lose this probably. Like, can't really do much against like 4 bolts and an Anger of the Gods as a Merfolk deck. Like, so I'm not really upset, but we'll go ahead and tap out down the Stormbreath Dragon, and if another Anger hits us, that's just fine, because we weren't gonna win anyway. Thunderbreak. So at this point, so I don't want to take 3 damage off of the Thunderbreak's ability, so I'll go ahead and tap down Stormbreath right now. I don't know what this song is. It's some video game music. Whew. Just drawing hot there with the 5 bolts and an Anger of the Gods. Yikes. So we're gonna take 8 here. Hey, maybe they drew another lightning bolt. No. Okay, so we'll look at our card for no reason and then go to the next game. Yeah, no Ether Vial. Okay, so what do we do against Skred? So we want Shaper Sanctuary. If we would have saw Kira, I'd be happy. We definitely want our Negates and Spell Pierces. Let's see. We don't want Tectonic Edge because it can't hit lands, at least. I don't think we need any additional lands. Graft Diggers and Relic is not worth anything. I don't think Gutshot does anything. I think that's what we need. We don't need any of the other things. So what do we take out? I think we keep in Spreading Seas just because we need our unblockable. Curse Catcher, this is what I was saying in the opening, is like, you want it in for Anger the Gods. I think Phantasmal Image can come right out because all of the spot removal that they have, and we need to cut 2 more cards. Maybe the Commander Speaker. Maybe the Mistbinder. We just take out the Mistbinder. Mistbinder is like not that great right now. It's like we're not gonna have a ton of. We're not gonna overextend into this into an Anger of the Gods. So. What is this? Can we skip this? Here. Okay. So, from moving from Mono Blue or Bolt Folk to like first game to playing Tropical Merfolk and then playing Skred, like this is like worst case scenario. Like the Skred is made to just eat creature decks alive, especially like cards like or decks like Merfolk. We have a pretty not great matchup here. But this is a good hand. We've got an Ether Vial, Curse Catcher to maybe save off. Like Kira is going to be amazing for this. So we'll go ahead and start out. We can go ahead and grab a Breeding Pool. God, I don't even... I'm almost feeling like I should grab an island, actually, now that I think about it. Because we have a vial to cast things. We can put the Kamena Speaker in. Because I don't know, they might be running Blood Moon, so we just throw in. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get that basic island. Don't want to grab a Breeding Pool and then just have a Breeding Pool and a Mutavault and feel real bad with being unable to cast anything. So here, I guess I'm going to go ahead and run out the Silvergill Adept and we'll reveal a Kamena Speaker. We don't want them to know about Curse Catcher. There's the Breeding Pool. So let me just Skred here. So I could flash in Curse Catcher and counter this, but like I think I'm worried about like a potential bolt or something. But this also represents 2 damage to them. It's just basically saying, do I want to replace like change the target to Curse Catcher almost, and I think I'm fine with not doing that. Okay. So here's, well, I think we're fine. I think I can just I think I'm gonna actually, as odd as it sounds, I'm gonna throw in the Curse Catcher in response to the Ether Vial because I want it out on the field right now. Yeah, I know this feels strange, but I think I'd rather have it on the field right now than the Merfolk Trickster, and then we can cast the Kira next turn. Okay, they were thinking about casting something. Maybe they have an Abrade in hand. Okay, Botanical Sanctum. So we're going to go ahead and swing with Kamena Speaker. I think we're more likely to get damage in if we swing with Kamena Speaker. If we cast Kira Great Glass Spinner, they can respond and kill Kamena Speaker if they like have a bolt. This might make them think that they want to save the bolt for the second main phase or something. Yeah, that's fine. I think either way the Kamena Speaker was going to die. So now we've got a Kira on the field. And anger on Kira is going to hurt, but there's not much we can do about it. I mean, we can It's not going to happen this turn because of Curse Catcher, but... Again, this is a really bad matchup. Like, I don't know, just these efficient removal spells. We're not usually going to be able to do much about it. So I'm going to go ahead and swing in with everything here. I don't think we have to worry about anything with Flash, and if we do, if something comes up, we can always just Merfolk Trickster it. I'm not like terribly proficient with Skred. So this is one where like I'd like to go ahead and, who knows, maybe they don't have another land and they're going to be stuck on one red. We can hope, right? Fuck any of the gods. Scrying Sheets, sure. If it's a snow card. So it is a snow card, but it's another Scrying Sheets. Hey. Okay. So now we just pass. We hope we can ride this Kira to victory. Now if they jam a land and then just anger right now, this is going to hurt real bad. It's going to hurt my feelings. And there it is. Anger is a real bitch. See, so I mean, there's not much we can do around this about that. We're trying to play conservatively, and their removal's pairing up really well with what we're putting down. So now they've got 5 cards in hand, and well, there's another Kira, so maybe they don't have 2 Anger the Gods, right? Who knows what they're packing, but... So this is what I'm talking about here. Like, when people think, okay, Dredge is gonna be around, the first inclination is to, like, what do? You bring either Graveyard Hate or things that will kill them for good when they are on the field. And Anger the Gods is amazing for killing Dredge creatures. So Sarkhan the Fireblend, interesting. Oh, so this is like Skred Dragons. I've seen this deck. So they're gonna cast a Thunderbreak Regent here or something. Barracks Bladewing, interesting. 4/4 flyer. Well, that's gonna just stonewall us. While Sarkhan ticks up. So we can just go ahead and cast this. See what we see. A Shaper Sanctuary. I want that right on top. Do I? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Maybe not. I think what we need is a Lord. But... because their top decks are going to be good. Maybe I shouldn't have put that on top. Maybe that was a punt. So here, this is one also where like Master of Waves would be amazing. Like Master of Waves is great against anybody playing mono red, obviously, and that's the trade-off of this build, is not playing Master of Waves. So I mean, Master of Waves still doesn't look very good in the face of Anger of the Gods, because it just kills all of his tokens, and he's a lowly 2/1. Second Anger of the Gods. I think we can scoop it up here. I think we're good. I've seen enough. Save me from this nightmare hell. Okay, well that's playing Skred for you. We'll accept our losses there. So hopefully the next 4 games go a little bit better than that.